All right. So it's um the second week of me deciding to record my weight loss transformation or body recomposition transformation. And yeah, I'll be honest, I don't think I was fully prepared for uh the second week, you know. I I did oh Yeah, I don't think I was fully prepared for the second week. I feel like I exhausted all of my artillery. Um, I recorded because I mean, when I'm in the gym, all I do is push, pull legs, and then obviously I do boxing. So it's like I've shown all of that already, and I um I feel like what more can I show? That's how I felt when I woke up this morning. I almost didn't want to pick up the camera, but then I had to realize I have to be consistent, and consistency is doing the same things over and over again, um, no matter how boring they are or how repetitive they are. The growth comes from the consistency, the improvements, the compound effect comes from doing the same things over and over again. So, um, after the initial excitement of picking up the camera and getting some of the praise and getting some of the love, like, oh, I see what you're doing, I see what you're doing. It's like, okay, like that's fine. Um, can't let that get to my head. Have to move forward and continue to do it, and realize that those cheers and that admiration is slowly gonna fade away, and it really shows. It's gonna show me personally, like the person I am, when all of it goes. Am I still gonna stay the course and do what I came here to do? And to the people who don't know what I came here to do, I came here to be a living example of the consistency that can breed uh, a new physique. You understand? I was as big as 21 stone uh, in my younger years. I'll put a picture up now, and I've got down to 16 stone currently. So it's quite a fair transformation. But now I'm going to not try, no, try is the wrong word. I'm aiming to get to as little as 13 stone, or 12 stone, to become, just to see how it works for my body, and see what that looks like on my frame, and I'm only 5'10", so I'm trying to achieve a lean physique with minimal fat. And going from 21 stone to 16 stone wasn't an easy feat, but it just took me, it was more psychological than the actual gym. I had to change my relationship with food. I had to change how I treated myself, and I had to break my addiction to unhealthy habits. But now I'm entering a period where I'm I've said this many times before, but I have to become someone who I've never been before. And I wrote this down in my notes. I said, before I attain the body of an athlete, I have to embody the mindset of an athlete, and that is where I currently am. I'm embodying the mindset of an athlete before it shows up uh, physically, before it materializes. So yeah, this is gonna be a long journey. I don't have a time frame for this. I really don't, because I'm learning with trial and error. And I do make mistakes on a regular basis. I still am a fat boy at heart, so I still love my fried chicken. I still love a Caribbean takeaway. I love a Chinese. So sometimes I do slip up and I do indulge in those things, innit? Put my hands up. But in order for me to cut, when I speak to some of the most ripped people everywhere that I go, in the different gyms that I go to, and I ask them these questions, I say, when was the last time you had a Chinese, or when was the last time you had a this or a that? They tell me they haven't indulged in those things in years. You know what I mean? So I have to adopt that mindset and try and like stay away from these things. Um, some people are like, you have to enjoy your life. You have to enjoy your life. Yeah, I will enjoy my life. I will, but just not in that way. I've done enough enjoyment when it comes to eating food. As you can see, I used to be massive, so I've done enough enjoyment. The new kind of enjoyment I want is to see the vascularity on my body, is to take my top off on the beach and just chill out, you know what I mean, and just feel free and feel like um just feel that weight off my shoulders, no pun intended, feeling self-conscious, you know what I mean. I want to develop a body that I can be proud of, because I understand and realize the work that had to be put in. So I know Jim Rohn says don't share your dreams with people, but it's less of a dream and more of a reality that I am working towards, due to the steps that I'm putting in and putting in place. So yeah, today is a leg day. I'm gonna take my camera to the gym, get some squats in, get some leg press. Same old, but we're gonna keep it consistent. To everybody who has been paying attention to my videos all over social media, I want to thank you. I appreciate you for keeping me accountable. Um, I'm still new. I'm still growing. I'm not here to teach you anything. I'm just here to lead by example. I'll repeat that again, just in case you're looking to learn something or learn something, uh, learn habitual facts. I'm not here to teach you anything. I'm here to lead by example, because I am the same as anybody who is on a journey. I have not reached anywhere. And even when I do reach somewhere, I'm still going to be learning new things and still growing. So I'm not here to teach. I'm just here to lead by example. Um, and yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna get to the gym and put this work in. Peace. Yes, people. Another leg day. My favorite day. It's funny because when I first started going to the gym, I used to dread it. You know, I often dread the things that like I'm not yet accustomed to, but the more time you put in, the more work you put in, the more you'll be used to it and you start to enjoy it. You know, leg days now become my favorite day. So we started off with 90 kg, and as you can see, like I'm working on just getting my depth in. You know, still a heavy weight for me, so sometimes like as I'm going down I slip a bit, but I just take my time, readjust, and continue, you know. I'm happy though, because it is becoming easier. I am gaining strength. I remember like when I first started doing squats, I think I started off with about 50 kg. Not even 50, sorry, 70. I started off at 70 and I couldn't even get depth, but things are getting a bit easier. After that, I just did a little dead hang to decompress the spine, you know, usual things. put on my knee sleeves. You know, listen, fun fact, yeah, when I was a lot bigger, I was ego lifting when I was a lot bigger, and I didn't realize that me putting on heavy weights, like trying to squat like 100 kg back then while I was above 120 kg in weight, didn't make any sense, because I was lifting not only my own body weight, but lifting the weights that I was putting on the barbell. You need to recognize that, like, when you're still big, yeah, you need to recognize that you're lifting a lot of weight every day on your own accord. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about like the weights that you're putting on the barbell. I'm talking about the weight that you're actually carrying on your body. Like, you have to account for that when you're doing your squats. That's why you can do body weight squats when you first start off, you know what I mean, before you get accustomed to putting weights on the barbells you get. But that's just something to pay attention to. I think here I was doing, if I'm not mistaken, 110 kg. Still trying to control myself. Taking time with my reps, you know. I just want to tell you, this will get easier. So to everybody who's afraid to squat, don't be. You start off small, you start off light, and things will get easier, you know. And I'm not even that good yet. Yeah, I'm not even at my peak yet, man. But I've just seen older gentlemen in the gym who are really putting in the work with their squats. So that inspires me. I think I got 10 reps there. I just want to say, yeah, listen, I don't like the way my butt looks in these shorts. Yeah, I have no idea why my glutes are eating my shorts like this. Yeah, like, I hate it. I hate the way my butt looks in these shorts, bro. Like, I'm just noticing it now. Like, yo, like, why is man's glutes eating up the shorts like that, man? It's crazy. But yeah, I think I am here. I'm doing 120 kg. No, 130. Yeah, I think this is 130 kg. I'm trying a new weight. 130. Never attempted it before. I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm not expecting a lot. If I get 2 to 4, I'll be happy with that. Yeah, like this is my first time trying 130 kg. I'm kind of scared, but I'm not. We're gonna do it anyway, you know. I got Ronnie Coleman in my head saying, lightweight, baby, lightweight, baby. Oh yeah. Amping myself up, hyping myself up. Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Come on. I was about to give up. Yeah, disgusting. Young 4 reps in. Proud of myself for that. So, I got 4, but after the first one, I got dizzy. I feel like my central nervous system is feeling, obviously it's a new weight, innit? It's going to be difficult. But yeah, after the first one, I was like, oh shit, man. It's hard. Got 4. I don't think it was the best form. I wasn't able to get as deep, but I was testing the strength and I'm gonna work up to it. So I'm no longer afraid to do it because I've done it. Makes sense. just gonna try and bang out 110 kg for as many reps as I can. Just feel like a burnout finisher. You know what I mean? Squats, then we'll move on. My burnout finisher used to be 90 kg. Now we're upping it to 110 because 110 has become easier. So there's no point sticking to 90 as the burnout, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So let's see how it goes. I just want to say, yeah, squats is one of the best exercises because it leaves me drenched. And I used to think, am I drenched because of how much fat I have on my body? But I think I'm really working out my core, man. I'm not trying to say I make it look easy, but squats are not easy, man, because I don't see that many people in my gym doing them. You know what I mean? It's not me getting onto the people in my gym, but I just don't see it. You know what I mean? Squats are not easy, man. It's the constant movement that you're embracing your core. It's a full body workout, man. So it's so valuable, man. If you're not doing squats, try and incorporate that into your leg days. But yeah, I was knocked out by this time, man. I needed to sit down and have a break. Knock the wind out of me. But you know why I enjoy sweating? Because every time I'm drenched in sweat, I know that that's body fat burning. And that's what I'm aiming for, to lose the fat. And my strength is going up, so I know I'm maintaining my muscle, so I can't complain about how things are going, you know. I'm grateful to God. I just want to continue to work in a pace that makes sure that I don't, get myself injured. But yeah, the next exercise was leg extensions. Like I always say, the squats were the meat and potatoes of the leg day. Now it's just the veggies. Just getting them veggies in. I've done about 3 sets of these, 10 to 12 reps. Again, I hate the way my butt looks in these shorts, but we're gonna work on that. I'm gonna have to bang out some what's that exercise that the girl be doing, man? The glute drive or whatever. Yeah, man. The hip thrust, that's it. I'm gonna start banging out some hip thrust because, yeah, man, I need to work on my glutes, man. My butt be looking flat. I don't like it. But yeah, couple more sets of this, and then hamstring curls. Yeah, them hamstrings working. Yeah. I'm sorry to everybody who goes to my gym because I'm just sweating all over these machines, man. I'm hoping when I reduce body fat, I'm not gonna sweat as much, but I feel like I'm still gonna be working as hard, so I'm still gonna sweat. So the sweat is never gonna stop. I just try to make sure that I clean my machines when I'm done in it. But I'll be drenching everywhere, man. But yeah, next exercise was leg press. Did a bit of leg press. This is just another little burner. This is good for the hips. I've noticed that my hips are a lot more open since I've been banging these. I try to get them deep, open up those hips. Open up those hips. Look, to all my big people, I just want you to know, man. Listen, you can't judge your progress off of what you see in the mirror or comparing yourself to other people. You need to check how your strength is working. You need to check how your clothes is fitting. You know what I mean? You need to pay attention to all these other attributes, because if you base your results on where you want to be, you may be discouraged, because this journey takes a long time. It takes a lot of time. You know what I mean? So be patient with where you are and give yourself grace. But yeah, that was the leg day. Just a quick short commentary. Appreciate you all for locking in. Take care and peace.